All right, man. So I am in the windy town, not like Chicago, but it's extremely windy downtown Indy, and I'm actually enjoying the day. But I want to have a conversation with you guys. I'm going to ask some questions because there were some videos I saw today that I thought was pretty interesting. But before we go any further, a part of what I'm going to talk about has something to do with this right here. This is a modded Seiko that I actually had a chance to sit down with Kokomo last year. Was it? No, it's 2 years. It's been 2 years. Has it been 2 years? It's been so long, I can't remember. But I want to talk about a little bit about modded watches and watches in general. Ooh, okay, that's how you know how windy it is, man. Or maybe I need to relocate. The show must go on, though. I'll just hold the stand. So I just talked to two people. I wanted to get some professional advice. One from somebody that's in the watch industry, and they build watches. They make magic happen with watches. Very trusted source. And I asked them about modded watches and stuff like that, and people who are doing it. And I know Skylar Santana is one that does modded watches. But I was just curious because there are people that are making these modded watches. They look beautiful. So, for example, okay, I'm gonna take my hand off real quick. Wayne, work with me here. This watch literally has a shark at the bottom of the second hand. And before this watch was constructed, I'll take it off. There were a number of questions. There was a class that I was a part of in Kokomo, right? It was me and another gentleman, and we were putting these watches together. They took us through the entire, they had us balancing screws and picking them up and just getting us familiar with working with smaller utensils and whatnot. And the overall experience, I give it an A++++. I loved it, enjoyed it. And this is the finished product, right? A watch that, this is something that I chose. I wanted that hand like this. This wasn't the original bracelet. The original bracelet was a 5-link bracelet. I wanted this one put on there, and I enjoyed this watch. It was pressure tested, and this thing is actually over 200 meters, even though it say 100 meters on the back. It tested like 230 meters safely on Rolex equipment too, to say the least. I think if I hold, you know what? I'm gonna hold it down with my foot because I got little feet on this thing. But anyway, I was curious. I want to know what you guys think about the mods. Would you do a modded watch? Would you literally have a modded watch? I'm curious. How do you guys feel about that? You know what I'm saying? I asked for a number of reasons. The other thing too is companies like this, Sam Martin. This watch right here is definitely a homage to the Tudor Black Bay Pro. Now, the Black Bay Pro, I call it a homage and not a copy, is because the Black Bay Pro does not have an olive green dial at all. This watch is much thinner than that. It's a fixed bezel. It's come with the NH34. The finishing on this watch, though, is amazing for the price. This was $160 on, I got this from Amazon. And you can, like anybody that goes to AliExpress, if you can find this watch, it'll be cheaper on AliExpress. I just haven't, me personally, haven't purchased off AliExpress. Good afternoon, everybody. Forgive the shaking of the thing because the wind is pushing against my foot. And I'm trying to keep this thing from blowing over. How much is it? How much is what? So this one is $160 on Amazon. You can go try AliExpress. There's multiple colorways. This one was a part of the class that I paid for the class, but you get to watch as well. So you got to pay for the experience. Was it $700 for the experience? I think I paid like $700 for the class. But this weekend, Minutes and Hours. I don't know if it's too late to get into that class, but they do have 2 price points. You have to go just look at Minutes and Hours and look at what they have. Seamaster is a company that I want to go to that class. I do. And yeah, the price is there because I think it's like either $1,800 or $2,800, one of the two, but you get to keep the watch too, right? So, and go look at Seamaster prices for the watch. You're paying for the experience and the watch. I can separate the two. Hold up. Man, that wind's coming through, man. It's like a tornado. Yo, what up, Leo? Nerd with swag in here. Hannibal, Lone Watch Guru. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Welcome in. Welcome in. I can foresee this is not going to be a very long episode because that wind is pushing, man. But anyway, what we got today, because I'm just really enjoying the weather. I watched the video today. And I'll tell you, some of you guys may have seen this video today. Hold on, let me go to it real fast. All right. So it's a channel called This Watch, That Watch. And on this episode he did today, he talked to, it's an hour long. So if you are not subscribed to his channel, or if you're not a part of his channel or follow, I'll show you. This is what it looks like. That's what I think it's something interesting you should check out for the point of this, because Teddy and what was the female's name? Was it Britt? They were invited to the Breitling factory, and they were given a run of the mill, right? And there were things that I guess Teddy didn't ask, or there were some things left out. And I've been looking at the comment section. And these people have really been foretelling of how they feel about Teddy, how they feel about Breitling. And that's another reason why I'm doing this live, man, because watch collecting is not what it was when I first started, like connecting watch collecting to YouTube. Whew. There's a lot to go with it. There's a drama that goes behind watch collecting. There is a fine tuning. There's an art style to watch collecting, and some people are very eloquent in how they present, how they study the game, and they give it to you in such a great package. Others, not so much. They're very cut, like dry. Some are cut straight to the point. I'm street style, man. Like, I'm raw, and I've even been criticized of, like, hey, Trap, I need you to polish. Bro, I'm from the street, bro, so I'm in the street. That's what it is. That's the type of collector I am. I'm out here fighting the wind. And I just want to have this conversation because me personally, there's highs and lows with watch collecting. And the low part of watch collecting, it's not even so much the drama that goes in it right now, because the drama is one of those, you can ignore it, or like you don't have to subscribe to it. It's what I like. For example, I brought this out on purpose. This watch is $170, $169 or less, depending on where you get it from. It has a GMT, very functional, very comfortable, very affordable. It gives you the look, the style that you like. If you can't afford a Tudor, I'm like, hey, knock it out the park. Go get you one of these. But if you care what other people may think of you by wearing this watch because it's not a Tudor, I will strongly recommend that you don't do it. I will frown upon that for you, because if you do care what other people think, it will affect you by wearing a watch, a Homage piece, and you don't have the actual watch. Which, let me just continue on into the chat in a second. Watch collecting is not what it was. I talked to Tyree from Wrist Unwound, and I gave him sort of a synopsis of when I first started collecting watches. I was doing the Invicta thing, man. I was on Invicta cruises. I went to New York. I've been to Virginia. I've been Tennessee, Florida. Where else have I been? Pennsylvania. I've been everywhere pretty much with the collective of Invicta collectors, and I loved it. I enjoyed it. I don't regret none of it. But that Disney style, Disney magic that, I felt in collecting has died off. It's gone. And now it's a race to what? For me, I can't speak for you, but a race to what? So now I have just sat back and just enjoyed what I collect. And I am enjoying what I'm collecting right now. And in all honesty, what I collect is not going to be like this right here. Like Tyler. Skyler said he's never heard of Deep Blue before, right? Look at that radiance. This watch is actually out there close to him, right? Deep Blue is from New York. But as you can see, I've shown this watch before. This watch has elements of your typical diver, which leads me to a watch show that I was looking at with Mr. Wonderful. Was it an MBNF? No. Or a Jorn video. It was one of the two. Was it an FP Jorn? Let's just say it was FP Jorn. Let's just say it was FP Jorn, because I think he said, like, when you see this watch, the name is not on it. That there's no script on this watch whatsoever. And it made me think about it. I said, well, you know what's crazy is on a watch like this, that would be beautiful to have less script on the watch and more of the dial, because the dial is amazing. Gust of wind, y'all. Gust of wind. Man. Oh, let me get into the chat real quick. I'm done for the rest of the year. My limited edition Seiko Turtle came the other day, filled my third box. Urban Swag said he done. Teddy is a legend. Regardless of how they feel, Teddy is the face of watch industry right now. All of the manner brands. Hey, Hannibal, let me elaborate on that, because wasn't that Teddy that was able to he was the first one to announce that Land Dweller, right? Wasn't he the first? That's huge when the company says, hey, you it. We want you to break the news. So I'm like, that's, but I read, if you look like me, I was nosy. I went through the comment section, man. And there's a lot of people. It was enough people. I ain't gonna say a lot, but there was enough people in the chat or in the comment section of this watch, that watch, that stated, because the man started his video like, hey, I wasn't invited to to Breitling, the factory. I wasn't invited. And people was like, well, you know, you wasn't invited. Why you wasn't invited is because you're too real, and you know, Britt and Teddy, like, their shields or whatever. And I'm like, man, where have we come, man? Like, you can't get away from separation, man. God, dog, classism is serious out here, boy. And if everybody's entitled to their opinion too, you're gonna have your fan favorites. Some people absolutely love Teddy, some people don't. Some people love Nico, some people don't. I even saw a comment about Teddy and Nico in the bottom of somebody's flower pot, man. I was like, yo, that's crazy. That's crazy, boy. I'm like, man, whoo, y'all a rough crowd out there, man. It's watch collectors as a whole. Some of y'all rough, boy. You know what that means? You don't like those two that much to where you want them at the bottom of your flower pot? Boy. You imagine if they piss in your yard for real, bro? If Teddy just walked up to your house right now and just pissed in your tulips, man, you'd probably shoot him, bro. Like, that's crazy. That is crazy, bro. Wombat Control. Spectral, man, that's a crazy name. You and these nicknames, bro. It's a Rolex or a Relax. I dig that Relax, man. I dig that. Sometimes all you got to do is relax. Keep doing amazing things, fam. I can see, man, in my Leo voice. Are you amazing or not? Oh, appreciate it, bro. Rolex went to him. Yes, they did. Mike from This Watch, That Watch is correct about his assumptions about Breitling manufacturing process, but it's obvious that why they didn't invite him. It is, hey, let me say this, whether you like him or not, Buddy Boy broke that video down. I watched it in its all entirety, man, because I had an hour to spare, bro. It's an hour. And can I say this? As I'm crowd surfing, right, or YouTube surfing, I do have my favorites, and I do have people that I watch, and I do enjoy watching this video. I think it's his voice. Oh, wait a minute. Italian twine. Italian twine. Keep in mind, too, side note, squirrel moment. Italian twine. I'm going to get Italian twine. I'm not going to ask them for a sample watch. I'm not asking no companies for nothing. If I believe in your company, I'll get it. I'm adding an Italian twine watch to my channel next year. Lord willing, I make it through next year. Because Italian twine ain't, man, do you understand that they are not talked about except for people from their community? And I'm like, wait a minute. Of all the watch collectors out here, and let me say this real quick, because somebody told me, well, Trap, why don't you feature it? I said, I will, as soon as I get enough money to do that. Bro, living life. Hey, let me just say this. Living life and just your day-to-day. Bro, I ain't got money to be just throwing out because there's a lot of watch companies. If I had the money, dude, you know how many watch companies? Man, Hamilton, I'll tear Hamilton apart right now. There's some micro brands, man. South Baltimore, I would tear South Baltimore apart. There's about 4 or 5 watches I want from that company. Yeah, there's too many watch companies out here, and I understand, but I'm not a review channel too. You got to keep that in mind. I will do a review, and I give you what I think of a watch, man. But yeah, I have conversations behind the scenes, and that's another reason why I'm doing this video, man. Because, dude, I mean, I don't know. Place me where you will, man. I'm just not into the whole back and forth, and then I don't want to be in a position where a company sends me something and they think I'm like, hey, you obligated to give us something good. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Because if that watch is trash, it's trash. I'm not gonna say it's trash. I'm just gonna say it's not for me. Let's just say that, because I don't want to piss nobody Cheerios, bro. I don't think that was one of Mike's best videos. And bro, you got to write to your opinion. I mean, because it really don't make me none either way. I'm gonna just say this: I do like his commentary. I do like how he broke it down and he filled in the blanks. You know, there's a lot of showmanship that goes into YouTube. I heard a panel say this the other day. Doing YouTube is not as easy as you guys think on the other side of the screen. There's a lot of mistakes that you make. There's some information that you may not put in, or you failed to put in because you forgot, or whatever the case is, and maybe you didn't have all the information. And I even Tyree from Wrist on Wound, he's a perfectionist. He is he wants his stuff to go perfect, which a lot of us do. Don't nobody want to just put some trash out or crap out. Even down, like when I'm doing this, man, like I'll pull up anywhere, man. Bro, I'm gonna show you something, because like where I'm at, see this? Normally there's chairs out there. I'd have been sitting over there by the plug so I can keep my phone charged while I'm talking to y'all. But I enjoy doing this, man. This is therapeutic for me, man. And real quick, hold up. Let me get to the chat. Like Haim watches. Ooh, we're gonna talk Haim here in a second. Regardless, watch collecting is personal. It shouldn't matter what others think about you. You like to collect. That's true, but it happens though, bro. It happens on a regular basis, man. And I do agree with one YouTuber said, man, I think, you know, sometimes you guys take it so personal, man. You uptight, loosen up. That is true. It's not a personal attack. And if somebody do attack your watch collection, are you going to see these people? Are they going to, or maybe they will, dictate how you collect if you allow them? Try to buy, and how do I squish it? Never call me back. I need a tutor. Going to send you to London. Yeah. Hey, okay. All right. Okay, all right. So this is, because you guys have been along with me on this journey that I had made an announcement this year. And it was about my son. And ever since our son was taken from us, it has been a journey. It's been 9 months, and it sucks. But people that's been on Facebook, you watching Facebook, you're looking at the news and stuff like that. Fox 59 in our city just announced yesterday that they count the 3rd suspect in my son's murder. So they got all these bastards off the street. And with that being said, there's some speculation, there's some things that's been said through Facebook and social media, which is going to happen. Our lives have been, as far as that has been concerned, has been very public because it hit the news. It hit, I don't know, several media sources, like, was it True Crime right here on YouTube? And with that, there's been some heinous stuff, man. And you get the traditional free this person, free that person. When somebody commit a crime, it seems like the urban and ethnic community they always crying out for, hey, I want fairness, I want this. Well, it wasn't fair that they took my son. It wasn't fair that they took his life over nothing. So I am not going to be insensitive to your cries about your loved one going to jail, but your loved one took a life, so they supposed to go to jail. And I don't apologize for this. I hope they put them there for as long as possible. And I'm just gonna go on public and say, man, even if they stay in there till they're 100 years old, until they're 100 years old, that's just that. They committed a crime, you got to go to jail. You know, there's so many cases where unsolved, and it's hard to say this like there's a silver lining in it because we lost our kid, but like at the end of the day, we're not the parents that are sitting here like, okay, do you guys have any information? Can you guys tell us what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a number of parents out there that's suffering right now because they don't know what happened. They don't know who took their children, and there's some cases that's going unsolved, man. So fortunate for us, all of these people, and I just want to put that out there because you guys have sent prayers, all the people that sent things to me, and y'all like praying, outpouring for my wife and stuff like that, and my children. I thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I just want to say that. All right, let's get back into the chat. Did I see like Homage watches? Ben 10 wrist check, wearing my Rolex Air King Circuit. This was my wrist check. Oh, I almost dropped it. This was my wrist check. I just took it off the wrist. What up? Welcome in. So this is my wrist check for now. Matter of fact, I'm switching over to this right here. Oh, y'all ain't seen this in a minute. Watch collecting. Let's get back into this conversation, man. Is it the same? Do you guys think that watch collecting is the same as it was 5 years ago? For those that's been in the game, that's been tackling this thing, you guys think that is it the same? I'm gonna tell you a comment that I saw, a few comments. There were several comments, as a matter of fact, talking about tariffs. In one comment, and I'm trying to remember, it said that regardless of tariffs, I think that's an excuse to raise the prices on some watches. So, for example, I talked about this last night. You brought up Homage watches. Homage watches literally released what was it? It said a perpetual calendar. They released a perpetual calendar, and if you guys have watched a blog to watch, they covered that watch, and then you have to see exactly what was said about this watch, which I found it pretty interesting. I'm not going to just type in a blog to watch and check it out. Well, I gotta set this. You know what? I'm gonna wear this back on because I haven't worn this watch in a minute. I gotta set it real quick. My long jeans. I'm gonna set this and wear this back to finish my walk. I think, in my humble opinion, I think that some watch companies are price gouging. And as much as I enjoy and I like to collect watches, they're price gouging, and I'm not willing to go up on their watches. I'm not going to pretend and act like, hey, they have expenses and stuff like that. But as a consumer, I'm going to be very blunt in what I'm saying right now. That's not my position to care. It's not. I want a finished product. I want something that I enjoy to wear, right? whether I'm buying this thing for what you call the prestige, the heritage of the company, if I say that, the romanticizing of a watch, or maybe just the function of a watch, doesn't matter. Whatever I decide to buy a watch for, that's what I decide to buy this watch for, right? But I'm not willing to continue following certain trends, certain watch trends, or getting exactly what I want, because I don't think the watches are worth it at that point. I don't know. No. I don't think I'm not going up in price because they feel a need to go up in price. Not doing it. What do you guys think? All right, will you continue, like, say for instance, just name your favorite brand right now, your favorite brand of watch, and because of tariffs is going up, will you continue buying that watch, or like following that brand, or are you going to find an alternative? Ben 10, that's the thing too. South Baltimore has that Torx diver. I like the watch. I think it's amazing. Price is up there, and I looked on their website. I don't know if the watch has Vickers or not. It doesn't specify, but it has a fixed bezel. It's not a deal breaker, but like, I like to have the bezel to move, especially on a watch that, you know, we're talking at $1,000 and it has a 9075. Here's the problem with me when it comes to watches like that. Companies like Aragon. Now, granted, Aragon is an acquired taste. I'm gonna just keep it 100. It doesn't look like every other watch, which I'm glad. But it is an acquired taste, and I happen to like the flavor of that watch. His watch has a 9075 that's coming out ceramic. It has sapphire crystal, it has a tungsten bezel, and it has a Miyota 9075 in it. It's going to have, I believe, adjustable bracelet and things of that nature. It's going to be a solid watch. This watch is ranging anywhere from $250 to $300. I think that's a phenomenal deal based on what all you're getting and the fact that this man is building this watch. I'm finding it hard to follow companies that, you know, I get it, you know, everybody has a different style, but for the same specs, for the same specifications, dimensions and stuff like that in other companies, you're talking about $500 increase. So I'm like, hey, I'm going to stay put with companies that will give me everything I'm looking for in a watch, because I do collect the way I do, the frequency of how I collect. I'm not about to keep dropping $800 to $1,200 on a watch. And I'm like, hey, there's companies out here that's doing it for $350, $500, $175, things of that nature, and they're still giving you 2 to 3 year warranties. Even past your warranty, if something goes wrong, they'll still take care of it if it's a mechanical failure, just to keep you as a customer. That's where I'm at with it. Let me see what do y'all say? The biggest middle finger to the industry is buying a rep. Alternative found, not bad. Man, did you see that? That leaf tried to go on my nose. Hamilton price increase seems like it was more than $100 too. Hey, Hamilton is getting up there too. That's when the whole argue. You might as well buy vintage. I see. That's my thing, bro. What time it be? Man, okay, this time it's chucking along. That's crazy. Man, I really dig this watch. I dig this watch, y'all. I dig this watch. I told y'all before, man, like, the only problem I have with it is that that crown. I wish they'd have just had the knurling going throughout the whole crown instead of having that weird cutoff point on it. That crown is no good for me, man. I don't like it. Wind gust. But I'll take that wind gust. It feels good. It feels amazing out here, man. Hold on, I'm just switching watches real quick, man. Just switching watches. Oh, this Tissot don't want to come off my wrist. Okay, there we go. Slide you right there. Put you on real fast, you feel me? Ah, look at that, y'all. Yeah, boy, yeah. Good afternoon, Wild Thizzle in the building. It just makes me wonder if Wayne can get a watch together with those kind of specs. It just seems like greed sometimes, or maybe it. Longines is class. I think Wing. Okay, Wing. Chicago always windy. I love autumn. Yeah, man, I do too. You left me. I got lost. At least you can flip a Rolex though. Those micro brands are getting sold for a loss. Depending though, it's certain micro brands that do, bro. Like, gosh, it was a Bamford piece, man. That is Bamford micro brand. Yeah, Bamford is micro. That thing traded out, man, for a pretty penny, man. I think that like somebody made like $1,000 on it. And I think hey, you know what's crazy? Is I had one of my Invicta pieces, right? And I paid little or nothing for it. There was several pieces that they were older that I made more money on them than I paid for them. But it just depends. That's the thing too. Is like you have to find a buyer, bro. Like that. You got to find a buyer for these watches that you try to sell. But if you're not into that, right? Because I'm not a fan of. It don't bother me that people flip watches. You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. That really never bothered me. Like when I see that on YouTube, flippers, serial flippers. I don't care, to be honest. I think the most attention I paid to that was like just watching YouTube videos, and I chimed in like, oh man, these flippers. But like real talk, going back on that video that I did, the live I did, I really don't care. It don't make me no bit of difference. I would say for somebody that will tell me, hey Trap, you should invest and get this. Now you're telling me something that I honestly don't care about. I'm not interested in that. You know what I would much rather do? I'm gonna show you what I'd much rather do right now. I'd much rather find a company like this, Spinnaker. I showed this the other day, right? And I would like to just wear this watch and enjoy it, look down at it and just be like, man, take like the pleasure of knowing I had enough money to buy this watch to wear on my wrist. No, it's not a Rolex. It don't need to be, don't have to be. It's not a Cartier. It's none of that. But it's my watch. I bought it. I like it. I think this thing, it's amazing. It's an amazing timepiece. And I have watches that I think are pretty dope. This one is a good watch. I'd like to work out in. I like the thing that got me the most was the olive green. Reminded me of the old CJs, the Jeeps, military. Excuse me. So that's why I am with watch collecting, man. Another thing I thought about, you know, y'all mentioned it. Somebody just mentioned it in the chat. A company like Jack Mason does not have history, but they have the pride of Texas. They got their Texas Star, and I do have a piece that I absolutely dig. I really like this watch, right? I don't know if they'll ever. I got word that they're supposed to be remaking this or doing another one. And if I never buy another Jack Mason, I have this one in my collection, and I take pride in ownership of this watch, because I was able to buy this watch. I had enough disposable income to purchase, and I get to enjoy. And there's other people in different communities that like Jack Mason, so I get accepted into a community to where we can have a conversation about it. And yeah, that's that. And then if I'm ever in Texas, or if they're ever this way and they're doing a watch forum or like a wind up or minutes and hours, can always run into them and just talk, and you know what I'm saying? That's the beautiful thing about it. But overall, hold up, y'all, hold on. Some people just don't get it, man. Like, stop calling, bro. Wow, stop it. That is so crazy. That's really irritating. Like, seriously, it's irritating. I'm live, bro. You know I'm live. Stop, bro. Gosh. Man, you gonna call back to back? It's not even funny, bro. Like, that's not funny. Honestly, bro, that's not funny. Stop it. Goodness. there's level to watchmaking for a reason. You can try and justify these smaller brands, but what do you feel with high luxury will change your opinion? I bet. Now, you know what, Ben 10, I do. Now, here's the deal is I have my moments with luxury watches. Now, when I started with luxury, I was too young really to appreciate it. Because I bought my Rolex early on, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I bought that in a Breitling early on. I spent a lot of money that I was like, dang. And it took me, man, I was like, man, if my wife knew I spent this kind of money on this watch, she gonna kill me, bro. But like, I had bonus money from, you know, going to Iraq and putting my life on the line, whatever. And I was too young to really appreciate it. I know my godfather had watches like that. He had Breitlings. He had no Breitlings. He had Omega and Rolex was his main. He had one Cartier. And I was pretty much mimicking his watch collecting, but I really didn't appreciate it. I was too young to know. So like now at this present time, I do appreciate watches for what they are and what they meant. Mine is more, my appreciation for watches is not what's being told on YouTube. It's not the story. It's like the innovation of, like, what was the world like when this watch company came out? I do get into that, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not telling nobody else to like dig into it that much, because if you really think of it, if you dig into the history of some of these companies, man, like it can get dark. I've looked at stuff, but I look at society. What was society like during the late 1800s? You know what I'm saying? Like, who are these watches for? I get into that type of stuff, right? And now, that's what I'm saying. I just think right now, presently, so Ben 10, you collect watches for the reason you collect. You know what I'm saying? And who am I to criticize or whatever? I can listen. And I've told Hannibal this. When it comes to you, man, I like what the watches that you collect. I like seeing what you've got, what you've purchased and stuff like that. I dig it. You know what I mean? The crazy thing is everybody's not going to collect or have the same sentiment that you have. Everybody collects for their own reason. And I think sometimes on YouTube, their identity of who they are in their collection is based on what YouTube says. It's like, I collect this because so-and-so, my favorite YouTuber got it. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then when we have these conversations, I'm sitting back like, well, I mean, I see where you're coming from, but then again, I really don't feel that because I collect. I can't go down that rabbit hole as everybody else. But I do have an appreciation for luxury watches, bro. I do, certain ones. I think that people that flip watches cannot enjoy their collection because they are too worried about too much money they can flip. Yeah. People who flip watches make some money, but most don't. Lamborghini's worth in the backpack. Hey, I do a Lamborghini, man, from Losi. L-O-S-I. Radio control Lamborghini. That's about it. I knew you would get tired of that call. It probably was Jay Jones. Man, bro, man. Like, my guy keep calling, like, bro, if you don't get out of here with that, bro, like, sit down and relax, bro. Like, that's so disrespectful, bro. The way you love watches, I can only imagine how you be with the higher level piece. Never cared for Omega, Patek, or AP. You know what? You know my biggest respect? I'm going to tell you this. My biggest, the thing I enjoy most about AP and, matter of fact, Patek, was learning the history of Patek, how it came to be and who they, like all the companies that they work for, getting, making movements for other companies. I thought that was interesting. I always think that's interesting, right? And then the struggle that they had starting off, and the stories about watchmakers in the 1800s, man, leading into the 1900s, bro, like people was just dying. They come up with an idea and they just die. It was always some tragic story. Like, God, dog, and then your kids take over, then your kids die early. died. Or I'm like, what was in the water, bro? Like, what was y'all doing? They just died. Then the little nephew take over. Then he died. Then the company or corporation absorb it, and then it's turned to something else. But I just liked AP and Protect really because Gerald Genta, man, like one it took him 5 minutes. Which one was it? Was it AP took him a day, 24 hours to come up with a design, and then Protect the Patek Nautilus was like a 5 minute, I'm gonna draw on the napkin across the street from Basel World type deal. It was crazy. I just think those stories are crazy. That's the biggest thing I like about them. Movie watch, military watch, dress watch, vintage. I like movie watches. Phases. Depends on what phase you're in. Watches are trophies for me. Okay. Never cared for Omega. Oh yeah. And you know what's crazy is like I do like Omega. I like what the story, man. I love the fact that, you know, the Speedmaster was used as actual equipment to get these guys back home. I thought that was like, you talking about a hair-raising type of story, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think about that, it's on Netflix too, man, that submarine that was controlled by like an Xbox controller or something. And they warned them don't go down there, man, and that whole thing imploded. When you're going in certain areas, whether it be outer space or the depths of the ocean, that is a variable that you really, I don't care how smart you are, anything can go wrong. Anything. Now, that sub didn't have a chance. That thing, gosh. And based on what that, you know, the documentary, man, like, they probably didn't feel it because it happened so quick. The pressure's just, poof, it was over. But let's go back to Apollo 13. The fact that this man was using the Speedmaster is super dope, bro. Like, he was literally using this thing, and that was between life and death. And I know it's a story that Omega just will continue to drive home. I get it, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's your story, that's what, hey, that you should pride yourself on it. But if other than that, the hype that goes behind that Omega, man, past that, like, people, I don't know, I don't get into all the other stuff. I just like it for what it's worth. Skylar, I only collect watches I see on the channel. Brain control? You got brain control. All right, Skylar. I must admit, when I wear my micro brands, I feel regular as you know, put on a vintage Piaget, and I feel holier than thou. Hey, man, I can't even argue with that. I can't argue with that, and I'm gonna tell you why I can't argue with that. I didn't bring it out with me, man, but y'all know normally I'll have my my Islander piece with me, right? My Islander collab. I feel like, bro, when I walk with that, I'm like, don't get in my way, man. I'm gonna knock you over. Where's my money, man? That's how I feel like, bro. I feel like a action hero when I got that watch on, bro. I do. I just feel heroic, man. I feel like, man, don't get in my way, bro. Don't catch these elbows, you feel me? But I get that too. And you should feel a certain way. You should feel good about your purchases, man. And the watches that you have, bro, are crazy. And to have a Piaget, I think I will feel a certain type of way, bro, if I just got all dressed up. I got this tuxedo, right? Get this thing all dressed up, and I got a Piaget. Boy. Like, watch out, bro. Watch out. I'm changing my glasses because I got some dressier glasses. I'm taking these off, throwing them suckers, man. Piaget, I'm looking down like, it's time. All serious, I ain't even laughing, bro. It's not a game. I'm looking at you, man, like, yo, get out the way. I'm here. I can't even wear a baseball cap with a Piaget, bro. I gotta throw my dive hat on. Oh yeah, your boy I got some other hats, man. I got a couple fedoras too. You know what I mean? Your boy I get dressed up a little bit, just a little, something little slight. It's art, so the higher the level, the better, in my opinion. High mortality rate in 1800s and early. Yeah, mortality rate is crazy. He abandoned. No, I didn't abandon him. I got followed by 2 cops, 4 2 Jehovah's Witnesses. Hey, man, hey, bro, I'm with you, man. I wish I was with you, man. I would have straight drop kicked the Mormons on the bikes. Hey, brother, let me talk to you. Get out my face, fool. Bow. Oh my gosh, man. Don't turn me into Debo, man. I'm gonna take your bike, bro. Don't say that, man. Say I left him. Yeah, it's a sad story. They invent amazing things, never lived to see the fruits of their labor, man. Who is that? Walt Disney? Mr. Walt, bro, that's crazy. Never got to see how big that thing got, bro. Disney's one of the, well, lately, Disney. I'll be watching those to see. And I do something outside of watches. I look at all of the Disney streamers, bro. The people that's either at the park and the people that criticize Disney. I watch both. And yeah, it's some funny videos out there, bro. Like, it's some funny stuff out there, man, for real. I'm the Seiko hater. Uh-oh. So tired of seeing Seiko good. Googly moogly. Wow, bro. Wow, man, I ain't heard that in a long time. Great, googly boogly. Oh my gosh. Man, bro. When you dig deeper, yep, Ben 10 is a hater. Oh man, I would have never guessed it. I like both though, don't get me wrong, but luxury watches make me feel good. AF. Hater with heat. Hater heat. I guess Seiko is doing something right. Uh-oh. I'm trying to say that I only collect watches that you showed me on here. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Nope. I don't show watches, bro. I'm not a watch collector. Nope. I'm nothing. I am nothing, bro. I'm a figment of your imagination. This live is not even happening right now. Wait a minute. You're the guru. What are you talking about? How? Wait a minute. Hold up. You're not about to flip this. Are you trolling me right now, bro? I think you're trolling me right now. Houston, we have a problem. We have a troll. Yes, yes. We need order 667. Yes, on this guy right here. Yeah. What is his name? Skylar Santanio? Yeah, something like that. Yes, sir. Yeah, yeah. He's in the New York area. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Catch him at a wind-up. Okay, yep. Got him. Got you. Bro, I got you, man. Out here trying to troll me, bro. What you doing out here? What you doing out here, man? Hey, yo. Ain't that your... I'm taking over Skylar, man. Oh, what does that say, man? Yeah, Skylar, you will change, get hired. Skylar, I do the same thing too when I'm reading. Sometimes, yeah, I'm gonna tell off for myself. Sometimes when I'm reading, if I don't know the words, I'll be like, yeah, I don't know what that say. You're not about to get me looking foolish up here, so then y'all can screenshot and come back like, look at, man, goofy moments. Trap over here shacking a fool type deal. Nah, y'all about to do that to me. PTSD. He said, don't look at me like that. Oh my gosh. What's on your wrist? So I can hate on it. Hey. Man, you're probably right. Only time will tell. Hopefully I can afford one of them. A Murph box says because you got me laughing. Got me hanging. Oh man, bro. Get you a Rolex sooner than later and watch you get fancy on them. Bruh. Hey, don't do it, man. I could just see Skylar right now, bro. As soon as that Rolex come, man, and he do the unboxing, bro, you'll never see Skylar in another t-shirt doing a review again, bro. This dude is going to be in a cardigan, bro. Like, he's going to be so dressed up and dolled up, you know what I'm saying? Like, look how he look already, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a handsome guy on stage, and y'all don't know how tall he is, bro. Man, bro, I feel bad. Don't do that to him, bro, because he's not going to get the coverage on Philly shows because they ain't got nothing there that's worthy. He's going to be out there, man. The next thing you know, he's going to have a Wimbledon. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be out there and watches and wonders. Bruh, press pass. Like, he going to be a CEO. Like, bro, it's over with, man. You can't do that to Skylar, bro. Nah, man. Nah, not Skylar, bro. Don't do that to Skylar. Skylar, come back, man. Don't look towards the light, Marianne. Don't do it. Come back, bro. Come back. Don't do it. See, y'all trying to corrupt him, bro. What's wrong with y'all, bro? I know, man. The sun is in me, man. It's in me. It's all in my face, bro. So now, so y'all want to join? Everybody want to jump on the bandwagon and calling me now. Y'all mad disrespectful, bro. My voice get to volume level 1 when I can't read. You do. You be like, yo, let me get back to the chat. You be like, I'm like, yeah, I know that move, bro. How you do that? I be doing that move, bro. Imagine I get a Rolex and change up completely, becoming the biggest snob on YouTube. I should go get a Seiko 5 just to Kobe Bryant fade away in the hand. Man, nah, it's gonna get flagged. It's gonna get flagged. My live is over. I like the song, but the guy, dog, bro. Big, loud speaker having. That's what happens when you go live, bro. You never know. I should have ran. I'm like, cause man, YouTube's gonna be like, oh, we heard music in the background. And you know what's crazy, bro? Side note, there's people that play music on their lives and never get the flag. They never get the thing, bro. Like, I always get it, man. YouTube, y'all hate me, bro, for some reason. I'm like, bro, I'm like a starving artist out here, man. All I want is my stuff to be monetized, bro. Like, they gonna, boop, just watch. I'm telling you. I'm gonna update you on the next one. I bet you. Watch. I'm telling you. Watch what happens. I should go get a Seiko. I read that. LOL, I wanted to wear it, but haven't found a watch that makes me want to spend money other than getting another one or steel bracelet. I got to take off. All right, bro. Holla at you. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for spending your most valuable time. What's up, bro?
How you doing this?
Who?
This
The restaurant?
yeah.
Maybe in there. I'm not sure. Oh, no, I don't know. That's probably inside there. Go check in there, bro. Because it's like 30 restaurants in this thing. Oh, Skyler, you would be Teddy Turtleneck. A Teddy Turtleneck is crazy. A Teddy Turtleneck is wild, bro. Oh, my God. Demonetized, bro. I'm trying to tell you, it's over with, bro. David Banner is him. YouTube is huge revenue maker for Google. Yo, Trap, Jay Jones in the building. Hey, no, hey, bro, hey, the bag right here, bro. Bag right, the bag is right here, bro. Hey, I can bust left or right hand, bro. It don't matter to me. Man, I'm trying to tell you, boy. And I can always replace a bag because I'm not going to pull out the bag. I don't even want you to identify what you just got hit with. Oh, we should spam Teddy's comment section with Teddy Turtle. I would do that. I would do that. But you know, I don't know if Teddy may have people that are dedicated and they going to come for you. You know what I'm saying? Teddy Bear Turtleneck. That should be a clothing line. Teddy Bear Turtlenecks. That's crazy. Y'all wild, bro. Y'all wild. Man, here come the police, bro. Get there, man. Get there. Turn that corner, bro. Oh, that's the fire department. I've never seen a convertible van. That was ugly. Who convertibles a van, bro? People do some wild stuff. That was ugly. Yo, Trap, how much does your bag weigh now? I'm not going to tell you how much my bag weighs. You trying to figure me out. Stop it, Jay Jones. And I know what you're talking about. You see, that's creative for a convertible van. It was ugly because it was a conversion van. It was a Dodge Ram. I would say about an 86 old school. They just cut. It's crazy. It looked crazy. It was crazy. Live is a totally different animal. It is. It is. I do enjoy it. I will always do this type of stuff, man. TrapVision street team, you feel what I'm saying? I'm a team of one for now. Well, I guess I can say, no, not really, because I got moderators in here, man. I got people that's watching all the time. So, yeah, bro, like, matter of fact, hold up, this what I need to do. Let's do this. If you don't mind, bro, you know what I'm saying? Because I got some people that's always in this thing, man. So, yeah. Let me see. Oh, I'm just going back over the chat real quick. I want to make sure I didn't miss any comments. Skylar OC, watch guy in California. All right. Yes, I guess you're right about that. He's on the spot. Juno 757 in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? What's happening, family? What's happening? Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Talk smack about the watch community. Hey, you want to go live one day and talk smack about the watch community? Hey, I tell you what, let's do this real quick. All right. I absolutely enjoy collecting watches, man, and I like collecting what I like. Ben 10 for you, yes. I think one of the beauties of this hobby is obtaining those pieces that you feel in your heart are the best for you, man. And if you are one of those type that want to reach for the crown, because Rolex is a viable option. Rolex is one of the best watches out there. And I'm not even a Rolex fanboy, but I do like Rolex for what it is, man. Like, and it's not all about the Submariner. I like the Sky Dweller. I think the Sky Dweller is a dope watch. You know what I'm saying? I like a lot of the Rolex models, but when we're talking about the fancy stuff, right? And what I mean by fancy, we're talking about MB&F. I think those are very interesting timepieces. Weird. I mean, absolutely weird. I've never seen one in person, but they're weird watches, and I like weird. All right. So, what was the other watch I was looking at, man? And I know people do not like this watch company, but Hublot is an amazing watch, man. And dude, I don't want to have to pay that much money, but I would love to have, like, if I had the opportunity to put a Hublot in my collection, there'll be two things about it. I will be happier than I don't know what, bro. But also, I would like to troll with my Hublot, because there's so many people that absolutely hate Hublot as a brand. I think Hublot is one of the best brands out there. I love their style. I will wear that thing every day until I don't, right? But as far as going on live and talking smack about another watch, yeah, I think some people do take this stuff too serious. I think some people are far left field. I also know that sometimes there's channels that are not even talking about watches, so to speak. I came on a live and they was talking about yanking each other's chains, and I was like, okay, you guys may be cool with each other to the point, man, but some of that stuff, boys, men, bro, like, y'all, what is y'all talking about, bro? What is it like? Some stuff ain't even funny, bro. What is y'all, what is you saying? Like, yeah, y'all, sometimes they be going far left field with it. And then I was told that, hey, man, there should be a certain amount of satire added to each channel. Is it, though? Should you? Everybody's not geared for that, because, like, now everybody's channel wants to be like, hey, you should have a certain element added to the channel. That's boring. I don't want every channel to be the same. I don't want 15 different Skylar Santanas out here. I will not watch. I'm like, it's hard enough dealing with the one. My guy. But no, seriously, I don't want 15 of you. I don't want 150 watch hangout channels, man. Like, no. I go to each channel and they provide what I'm looking for the time. I don't think there's enough females out here doing it. And when they do, I would love for females to, like, really tap into that artistic style that you have, man. Because when you start talking about, like, the same format all the time, or you choose the same watch every time, okay, now I got to find another female. Case in point, who was that? I think one of the silliest women. Gosh, y'all know who I'm talking about. Oh my gosh, she does the doobie doo. Like, she has always fashionable. Sophie, right? You know what I'm saying? I like the way she presents. I love the way she reviews. I like the information. She'll cover micro brands, Rolex, the whole. Whatever she feels interested in, she'll put it out there and show you stylishly, man. She's either walking on the beach, not even walking, running on the beach. She's changing up the style. She keeps it interesting. I like her style, right? But I don't know, man. It's like a lot of people want to get into this whole, I'm gonna just do it like this. Stop copying, man. Like, be yourself, bro. Sis, whatever you want to call yourself. Yes, I'm guessing you're right about that. Okay, yeah. You tuning into shop tonight? All right. Since we're talking, and I said this earlier, I started this whole conversation off without, you know what I'm saying? Like, you guys have chimed in. Thank you. Chris, let me tell you something about Shop HQ and Invicta right now. Ryan Johnson is one of the greatest to ever do it. Him and Jay-Z, they had it, and they had something special. If Shop wants this thing to be successful and to go off without, you know what I'm saying, just like creating a new vibe, not so much going back, there you still need elements, because you still got people that's waiting for that Invicta magic to happen. Newsflash, people. The watches that they have shown, and I went on their website, they have Fossil. Fossil just filed bankruptcy, right? And they don't even have any good fossils in there. They just got some, whatever it is, very fashionable fossils. Not even very fashionable, it's just like meh. And the watches that they've shown that they put the word new by it. Just because it has the word new by it does not make it new. The Joker is not new. Sorry. That bolt with the Miami colors is not new. The other bolts that they have are not new. The Tissot Homage that they have, that watch came out like 6-7 months ago. That's not new. And all of the other watches that they have, the skeletonized Sabakwa Noma 3 is not new. We're talking about 7 years ago. These watches are years. How does he say? Donkey years old? TGV. Bro, these watches are old, and you're going to give this to somebody that has skill to bring these things to life. You're giving this to Ryan Johnson to talk about. And I support Ryan Johnson. I do. Invicta Ryan. That's what we know him as. But Shop HQ, the watches that you got, and he said that he's gonna be showcasing new stuff. Those watches are old, man. Nope, they old, man. I see them. You can't pull the wool over my eyes, man. I've been an Invicta collector since 2014. I have been involved, engaged. I've been there, Shop. I've been on multiple Skypes. I've been on multiple cruises, and not just me. Don't take my word for it, ladies and gentlemen. There are tons of Invicta collectors out there that will tell you the same thing. Once they go in there and they look and see how many watches they got, unless they just added some new stuff, what I saw yesterday, all of it's old. Except for the racing stuff. The racing stuff is new. You said your bag's about 20 pounds, and you got some heat in there. 44 action. USS Whitney Island, LSD 41. I'm supposed to call Jake today, and I forgot. Oh, the wind almost knocked me and this thing over. I'm just pulling good head, go pressure. Butter soft. It's supple. Go against the grain. USS Durham. Uh-oh. Yankee chains. Hublot and JLC price increase are crazy. Yes, they are. JLC is ridiculous. Screw them. Down with the ship. John in the building. See? Old school's coming out. Man, bro. I was just capping. Don't own that watch. Yes. Who knew? Hublot. Hublot is one of the best brands out there. Trap 2025. Hey man, look, and I know it's unpopular, but that's the beauty of it, man. I'm going to rep those watch brands that I like it. I like it a lot. You know what I'm saying? And I know people go crazy over the Daytona, but guess what? I'm choosing Zenith. Yes, I'm choosing Zenith chronograph over I think it's more interesting. I do. And I fell in love with the Daytona first. But then I got a chance to try on that Zenith, boy. I was like, ooh, woo, this is beautiful. There's some nice chronographs out there, though. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, I stand by. I think it's very thick, but there's two companies that make some great looking chronographs, and one of them looks just like the Daytona, which is the Hamilton Jazzmaster chrono. But then that's PRX in green. Chronograph is the business. I stand on that. I love the hustle you are doing. I provide different services as a freelancer. I can help you with web development, mobile app development, Facebook marketing, and SEO services. Please let me know. I think the brand that is going to step up and step out next year is Tudor. Trap, I heard he's showing Nubio tonight. Oh, Nubio. Okay, Nubio, same, one and the same. I'll watch that. Where did the fun go? Man, let me tell you, bro. The fun got sucked up out of this thing, man, for the money, baby, the money. That's what's going on with a lot of stuff, man. They're not interested. A lot of watch companies aren't interested in your pleasure sensor. They want to make more money. And they don't understand that you can have both. You can still make money and make it fun at the same time. It is a very fine art. They should try it a little more because they had it and then they dropped the ball. Didn't want to pick it back up and start dribbling again, you know what I'm saying, going between the legs, you know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't want to AI it. And I'm not talking about artificial intelligence, bro. Like, they didn't want to anymore. They like, I want to make more money. Piss on what you want. We're going to make more money. Give me more money. Give it to me. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, bro, you could have been a no, I'm not a people person type guy, but still, I love money. You could have been Donald McDuck, or was it McDuck, or whatever his name was, that was swimming in cash. And all you had to do was put up a front like you like, or maybe don't like people. That's what you got Ryan for. Pay Ryan to be the people person. I don't want people around me. I'd rather spend their money. I'm going to keep it 100 with you. You could have done both. You just sucked it up out of there. I don't want to do this. I don't want to play no more. I want to just make some stuff. Hey, man. Hey, you know what? That's a good idea. Take out all of the Swiss parts. Put in that crap. Just give them crap. Who cares? Oh, PC-23. What is that from? Oh, it's what? It's 30 cents a movement for me if I buy in bulk. Okay, put that in there and tell them it's gold. I don't care what you tell them, but that's where the fun went. More money. And that's all it is, man. Y'all, man, some of the people that's getting called out as grifters around that, man, bro, y'all better start looking at the real folk, bro. And the crazy thing, who is this? Thank you for sending me a message. That's what I'm talking about. Text me. I can see it. Don't call me. I got to work with the company, the phone company, be like, hey, can I get this? Because my phone didn't do this before, and I switched to this new one. Like, people can call me if I got do not disturb. It did not interrupt. But anywho, that's what the fun went, man. More money, less fun. A lot of channels are killing to sew over their plastic parts. They are. But you know what's funny? You know one thing they can't stop? They cannot stop people from buying, because the consumer has the biggest say, because there are more Tissot's, more gentlemen, there are more PRXs being sold worldwide. People don't care about the plastic parts, man. That's nothing. Only enthusiasts, somebody that is a watch nerd, that's somebody that's really looking into it. And lastly, when I was watching Mr. Wonderful, and I started to, that's what I actually pulled this watch out for, that very thing. I think some companies can do away with having all that font on the watch. I don't need to read a paragraph or stuff on there, especially when you have like the different color dials, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is abalone shell. Give me the abalone and put all the information on the back of the watch. Just on the back. Just put it on the back. Less script on the front. Okay, it's going 1,000 feet. Okay, cool. Put that back here. I don't want to read it up front. And that was the one thing that Joran does. Like, yeah, can watch companies do that? Yeah, I would say, I think that would be a good move for them. Make something very distinctive, man. You know what I'm saying? For your fan base. For the people that's collecting. Give us more artistry on the front, man. Especially if you're making, because you're asking for so much more money. These companies, micro brands are doing it. And granted, if they're thinking, well, you know, and I know because I'm talking to micro brand owners, and they do have to pay a lot. We don't know the cost, but you don't care. Honestly, you don't care what they have to pay. You don't, because we know tariffs exist. And it's unfortunate that tariffs exist, and that makes it harder for somebody that's truly trying to put their craft out here. They really want what they design, whether they put a off-the-shelf movement or plastic parts in the back of this thing, right? It really don't matter. I mean, you're going to pick up what you like. You're going to support what you like. But don't make me pay more money. Well, you can't make me do anything, because I'll shut it down, bro. Like, my wallet be closed, and my wallet is closed to a couple of companies, and I like these companies. I want to own them, but I refuse to. I'm not playing that game. I'm not about to. Oh, you going up? You want to raise the price? All right, cool. Holla. Holla at you. Have fun with that, because I ain't playing. You know what I'm saying? I was looking at what was it? Seiko mods. I just saw it, and I sent a couple of y'all some pictures of the Seiko mods. Amazing. They got a Seiko mod panel rod, Luminor. That thing's sick. Crazy. But how does people that feel like, hey, wait a minute, man, that's too close, man. It's too close to the style. But then it gets even deeper, because I sent a modded watch over to somebody I trust, a watchmaker, and I said, what do you think of this? And they said, that's an AliExpress dial, and it has Grand Seiko on it. Bro, do you have that watch? I said, nope, I do not. Do not. What companies, is somebody selling that watch? I said, they are. He was like, that's what it said. I was like, oh, okay, just say less. Say less. Sam's Club, $90 pieces. You'll buy another watch at the end of the week, Ben 10. My Aragon Dive Master is MOP. It's my daily. Yeah, you be on them Aragons, bro. Yes, we pay a lot. We took the tariff, so you don't have to. Yeah, hey, and again, Jason, I saw, like, you broke it down, bro. If they haven't watched that video, man, I would strongly suggest that you go and look at what I just pinned. Go over there to the channel, look at the watch, the whole video in its entirety. He breaks it down, the cost. And the one thing I love, he's like, hey man, we don't have like some crazy story and like there's some lore to our watch. We just had an idea, this is what we did, and this is what we come up with. And I'm like, yo, that watch got me in a chokehold. That bracelet is sick. My Celeste watch will have MOP with my dog on it. Yeah, I like her MOP. It's crazy. I used to want a mother of pearl dial, but nah. I like mother of pearl. Upvote my guy talking horology from the streets. Man, I stay out in these streets, baby. Straight out, man. That's where I'm at. Hey, man, I just saw a sign. Hold on, let me show you how much the street I'm in, bro. Like, you see this sign right here? No smoking, including east. For those that's in the back that's been watching, I just had I think the internet just had a hiccup because I'm on their Wi-Fi. Enjoy, man. I promise, enjoy this hobby, man. Like, and don't take it for granted, man. Don't take the days for granted. Like, and I'm not trying to sound like a Joe PSA message at the end, man. But like, for real, bro, like, I think sometimes we just take for granted life, man. You know, and I would even say, bro, like, there are watches with expensive, like, they are expensive. Anything's expensive. Cars, man. I bought a pillow, but that pillow is the bomb. I've never paid $25 for a pillow. I've never seen a pillow that was $50, but I was like, okay, let me try. Tried it. Now I got it, and that thing is cool to the touch when you lay on it, man. It contours to your neck. Whoo, that thing, man. As soon as I lay my head on it, I'm gone. I'm in like the third realm of sleep off this pillow, bro. Like, yo. But I mean, you're gonna pay for stuff that you like, man. And I do encourage that, bro. Find a brand that you like. If you like, there's so many out there, man. And take these watch channels with a grain of salt. You know, from Mr. Wonderful, I looked at him, and I do like that watch. I mean, that company, Jorn, FP Jorn. I like what they were talking about because it put in perspective. What are watch companies giving you right now? So if I'm gonna pay all this money, if I'm gonna pay this money, yo, bro, I need something for that. I need exactly what I want for it. All right, so I copied the dog image profile animal. We're still profit, but quality first. The earning will come later. Watching men from down under. James, oh man. Okay. Make your money, man. Yep. Jumped on. What up, Trap? Yo, what up? What up? We're not selling you a 3 times watch margin. Yeah. I'm just going through before I get up out of here. I finished the year with white gold Rolex for 9.5. God is good all the time. And all the time, God is good. Look at you, this man in here preaching, boy. That man down in the pew shouting, man, with that watch, bro. That man got a white gold Rolex for 9.5. I don't know how you manage that, man, but hey, that's crazy. That is crazy. I agree. Worked for the Japanese for many years. Worked in Japan, so I understand. Hey, get your watch, get your money, get your stuff. Enjoy life, man. Go out there and you know, continue, man, doing your thing. Post your pictures. Do whatever it is that you like, man. It's time to celebrate, man. I think let's get back. Matter of fact, I'm not waiting for these companies to have fun no more, man. I'm gonna keep doing what I do, bro. I'm enjoying this, man. Like, real talk. Like, this is super dope, man. Like, this is a freedom. This is a freedom. And I think sometimes, like, don't keep in mind, if you are in a position where you can buy a watch right now, whether you buy a watch from Wing, whether you buy a watch from Sam Martin for $150, that's $150 that somebody else, they ain't even got food to eat. Y'all see what's going on out here in the world, man? You know what I'm saying? SNAP benefits, yep, I said it. SNAP benefits being cut, and I know some people really need that. Some people really need it, man, but we out here talking watches, man. That's the least of our worries, man. Yeah. Be thankful, boy. I'm thankful, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you. I'll tell you that. And I'm out this thing, man. I'm about to finish my walk, bro, because it's about to get dark, and I'm still a good I'm a good little ways from the crib. Yeah, for those that's close to me, if you got my phone number, man, I'll post my my finished walk, how many steps I did, man. And yeah. Anything before the doors is open. I'm holier than thou. Look at Ben 10. I gave my pastor a Rolex. Oh man, I need to come to your church, bruh. You giving out stuff? No, I ain't no pastor though, so I ain't earned it. So I take that back. You know, forgive me for being selfish. That was selfish of me to say. That was very selfish. I know better. I'm sorry. All right, y'all. I'm out. Appreciate y'all. Until the next lightning strike, ladies.